it took them maybe a half a minute to do the processing. And then we tried to actually do the full processing, and they had to stop it after what? Several hours, perhaps. Yeah. So they actually broke the App Inventor in some sense because they were using it in such a great way. So App Inventor power users.
Nice.
Hi, I'm Rachel Hong. I'm Tiffany Chen, and we created a mobile application for the color deficient and the betterment of object distinction. Imagine a world where everything you see is in black and white, or you can't see certain colors such as red or green. To many of us, this is difficult to imagine, but for more than 300 million people in the world, that is a reality.
So how many people in this room know someone or have known someone who's colorblind? Can someone here tell me what colorblindness is?
It's when the cones in your eye don't sense a certain wavelength that's easier than others.
Right. Yeah. So he says that it's when the retinal cones can't transmit colors to the optical nerve, and basically that means that colorblindness is when is the inability to perceive differences in color. So colorblindness is a genetic problem, and it mainly occurs in men. In fact, 8% of men and 0.5% of women worldwide are born with colorblindness. If you look at the images on the right, you can see that colorblind people, for some, it is almost impossible to detect raw food from cooked food. And since this makes a large impact on our society, the problem is that there are few technologies that have been created to help the colorblind.
There are three types of colorblindness. The first one is deuteranomaly, protonomaly, and trianomaly. Deuteranomaly is for reduced sensitivity green light, protonomaly red light, and trianomaly blue light. Since red-green colorblindness is the most common, we decided to focus on that one in our application.
Based on our colorblind research, we decided to create a mobile application that would aid the red-green deficient in detecting colors. We also wanted to raise the awareness on the difficulties of being colorblind.
To achieve our purpose, we set 3 different goals for ourselves. The first one was to create a colorblindness test. The second one was to create a color filter. And the last one was to create a color identifier. These I'll talk about in detail later.
The materials we used to build this application was App Inventor, which helped us create apps using programming blocks, and an Android phone to test our code.
So like I said before, there are 3 different features. The first one is a color blindness test featuring 10 Ishihara color plates, as shown on the right here. And then it will tell the user whether or not they are colorblind. The second feature is the color identifier. It allows you to take a picture of the camera, and they can tap different areas of the image to figure out what the color is. And the last one is a color filter. The user also takes a picture, and then the application filters it, and then returns the image so that someone who is red-green colorblind will be able to see things more clearly.
So this is a sample of our code for the color filter. And what this block of code does is it goes through every single pixel, and then it analyzes the RGB value of each pixel and intensifies the color. So here, if you look on the right, there is the before and after of our image filter algorithm. So we took the top 3 images and we sent them to our colorblind test subjects, and they were unable to identify the image. However, when we sent the bottom 3, as you can see, the red and green are much more intensified. So this resulted that the colorblind were able to detect what it was.
So when we were creating this application, there were quite a few challenges. First one was trying to figure out how image processing would work in terms of App Inventor. Since App Inventor isn't really built to deal with processing like arrays and images, it was kind of difficult to find a way for it to do it efficiently. And because App Inventor isn't really good with this kind of data, it took a really long time for it to process. and to make the pictures quite pixelated.
For future improvements, we definitely would like to increase speed and efficiency in our image filter algorithm. We also want to make additional features available for the different types of color blindness. And also, finally, we want to add a colorblind simulator so that non-colorblind people can experience what it's like to be colorblind. Below the image, it returns the name of the color that the user presses and also the RGB value. In conclusion, we were successfully able to create an application that would help the colorblind. We also, what this application does is it makes it easier for the colorblind to detect certain colors like red and green. And we hope that this application and this presentation as well increases awareness on the struggles of being colorblind.
Thank you for listening, and we'd like to thank our professors, our teacher